What's the definition of insanity? Doing the thing over and over again. We're here for a night tournament, right back after getting my butt kicked. But we brought this guy, and he can catch them. More fishing.
Definitely don't want to see them.
How are we doing tonight?
We're doing really, really well. We're setting ourselves up for an extremely fun night on the big submarine.
Yeah.
It's been consistently kicking out bags 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 pounds. So we're going to try to knock it out of the park tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe an 8.5 pound bag.
Hell yeah.
If we get super, super lucky, maybe 16 pounds.
Hell yeah. It'll be a good time.
We got, we're both going to use some of these hula skirts. This is freshly imported from Gio's Bait Shop.
There you go.
Made. Two places you can get these. One is in this boat, one is in Gio's Bait Shop. They're known as the hot fish.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
Of course.
And here you, whoa, super blurry. And here you go. Wow. If you can't tell my frustration from the day before the Pro-Am, which is one that I look forward to so much before, here we were another night. And after last time, Coon Lake, and I was out of sync from fishing the day before. Hope we had a good game plan. Once again, we were going shallow. And I was like, go for it. Let's use your boat, everything you got going on. The fish are not going out deep. We didn't think so. We just caught little ones. And so I was like, use your boat. You just make the calls. We made one good call right off the bat. And it was just like, we had one little area that Opie really wanted to fish slow and stuff like that. I'm like, just go for it. Like, don't even mess around. We got to go and do what's best. Like this group, you can just tell. You can tell right now the group that we're fishing against right now are just big time shallow water fishermen, and you gotta go and get, there's no sneakiness, there's none of that with this group. You gotta go and get it right away. So that's what the game plan was, and it was just letting Opie do his thing, which is, he's very patient kind of fisherman, and that worked for this night 100%. And so the GoPro didn't work. Check this out. Just some pictures of nothing. But we started off just shallow up by some pads and some undercut bog banks. Hope we missed the first couple. And then we started to put some in the boat, but there's a lot of fish just biting the ends of it. And they, you could see a couple times I pitched in there and they'd run out real fast and just grab the end of it, just grab anything they could. So we had a couple docks where we caught some. We missed quite a few fish because they'd run out, and then just when you're fishing super slow and you just feel them just run with it, and they didn't happen. But we started catching fish after those first couple really fast. Just pitching bank, just straight up pitching, just flipping stick, pitching right up next to the bog, and it was super, super old school, slow, methodical fishing bank, fishing mats, fishing docks, nothing crazy out of the ordinary. And we were just trying to put some fish in the boat. We knew the fishing was tough, but not as tough that it ended. And so probably got a couple within the first 15 or 20 minutes. Mostly Opie, just soaking docks and stuff like that. And then here's maybe 45 minutes in. This.
Yeah.
If just little babies, but we got 7 or 8. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I had to change hats because after the last couple tournaments the hat was terrible, so we'll see. Hopefully I don't jinx it right there, but after that we got our limit. We had actually missed quite a few fish at this point. I don't know what's up with my line, but We ordered up some new line that we're gonna use, just some 20-pound fluoro. Whatever I was doing, I broke off like 3 fish. Opie broke some off. Opie missed some. I missed some. It was just the fish up shallow were like aggressive, but not like just taking it in. I think there was a bunch of little ones in there. So we were just fishing super slow and methodical, just letting it soak. He would cast into a dock and just soak in it. And then I would cast in there and just let it sit steady, which is super hard for me, but that's Opie's jam right there. That's his thing, man. He's just really good at that, and I just let him have it. We just stayed just grinding it out, going slow, just hoping that that's the way fishing was going, and we got all through our area. We caught quite a few other little ones too and stuff, and we ended up thinking we had to go run some stuff, so we looked at a couple deep places. We looked at a couple shallow places where I've caught them in the past before, and they've just did not happen. You know, we even fished some reeds, and man, it was just really tough out there. But in practice, all I was catching was just little ones. I didn't see too many big ones on the scope, so I knew something was off. So we kind of committed to that shallow pattern. We only ran into Arnie up shallow, which, surprise, surprise, after we weigh our bag, we see this happen.
Put the plug in so our fish don't go down it. With that 275, you guys just have one for like 12 to 13, like inches like that? It's like some decent ones. Yeah. So our biggest was 135, and we had 618. Brown bags. I mean, the bag is big, so when yeah. Which one? Yeah. It's like, you know what? It's not my yeah. Here comes the tank.
No tanks. Ooh, you want to weigh one? Would be a tiebreaker, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is second. Unreal.
Hell yeah, good day. Well, according to the chart. Yeah, I had it.
How crazy is that? I talked to Ernie the day before after the Pro-Am, and he's like, Big Marine, this is not going to be the best, but he ends up winning it. They got to call him to get him back, which made it even more hilarious. Like, everybody just couldn't believe the weights here. So crazy that Big Marine fished that tough time of the year. But it was just a slow, methodical, old school. Like, we would have never thought it would have taken that. We were just kind of like, in the end, like, what else are we going to do? And to weigh that, to be sitting in second, pretty unreal. And we lost so many fish and broke so many fish off that, it's a bummer. We were so close, but obviously you can see how bad the weights were. We just happy that we got that. But it was just, I think Opie was tossing like a half ounce, flipping a beaver or something like that. He had some little magic bait that he was tossing, and I was just pitching right behind him or trying to pitch into other places. And it was just unreal night. Sucks we didn't get a lot of video from the night. The camera's freaking out. I didn't get a lot of video from the night, so that was unfortunate, but just got to watch Opie do his thing and dissect those shallows, and that was a good time. Got to talk to a bunch of people on the bank because we were fishing right by their docks and stuff like that. They were super nice. They told some old stories about Big Marine and things like that. So crazy low weights. You got to keep your head down, and I may not be as well at that, but man, Opie, he's got that mentality that I think that's just like his game of the way that he fishes, and it just worked out so well for us. felt good after my last couple tournaments. The last 3, just things not going right. Hopefully we're on the upswing. We got some more tournaments coming up. We got another greenhorn on Forest, which it's been fishing really good. So that's the update. That's what we did. We tried frogging and doing couple other little things, going finesse, and it did not work out. So we just stuck with the big sticks, pitching that bank. It worked out this time. Good times. Got us up there in points so we can get to North-South Center at the end of the year. And we're fishing good again. So thanks for watching. Hopefully we're back, baby. See you on the next one.